Last time on Delightful Travelers, we arrived in Korea for the very first time. We checked out the massive city of Seoul and we were completely blown away. In this video, we're going to be diving into Korean street food. We made our way over to a local market to see how much food we can possibly eat.
I'm Anna and this is Trevor. In this series, we're checking a bucket list item off of our list, visiting Korea. Make sure to hit subscribe and click the like button so you don't miss a single video. A huge thanks to our channel members and patrons for making these videos possible. Welcome back to Korea.
I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here in beautiful Seoul, Korea. We hope you're hungry today because we're going to be eating.
Yes, we've come to Gwangjang Market, probably one of the most famous markets here in Seoul, and yes, we're going to be eating a lot of Korean food today. Definitely one of the things we were most excited about coming here to Korea was the food, especially the street food. We've tried some Korean food here and there, especially over the last couple of years. We've kind of got a little bit familiar with it. However, this is our first time trying Korean street food. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I think it's going to be really delicious. I can't wait.
So we're here in the middle of the day and there's so many people around. We didn't expect that, but there's so much food. Way more food stalls than we thought.
So many.
I know, so it's going to be hard to pick. Are you in the mood for anything specific?
Well, I have a list of things that we want to try today, and I have one in mind to start off with, I think, and I think it might be in this area.
All right, we found the first thing we want to try today, and you can see them frying it up right in front of us, and is this golden crispy pancake. This is a mung bean pancake. So we're watching other people around us and they seem to be kind of cutting it like this. So you can see all the steam coming out. So the idea I think is to use the chopsticks, not with two hands. In a minute we'll use it properly.
Yeah, I'm just using it as a knife basically to cut it up at the moment. All right, enough talking. Let's actually try this. I think scallions and maybe bean sprouts in here. Oh, that is so good. We're off to a really, really great start. It's a little bit crunchy on the outside because, you know, it is fried in that oil. Not the healthiest, but definitely delicious. Reminds me a little bit of like a potato pancake if you've had them in other parts of the world. You get a little bit of oniony flavor. It almost tastes like potato, but I don't think there is actually potato in there.
The next thing we're gonna try are these amazing little rice cakes. The reason we ordered these is because, well, there's a big pile of them right there, so we said, why not? Now, I think it's called, I don't know the Korean word, I think it might be called Tteokbokki, something like that, but let's try. They're all covered in this like red sauce. I'm probably gonna make a mess of this, but we're gonna go for it. So wow, these things are spicy, and I did not expect that at all. But if you're new around here and you don't know, we're on Team Spice, so it's all good. But they're really, really, really chewy and very dense, but I like the red pepper sauce on top of these. But there's one thing I'm not a huge fan of. It is, I think there's an anchovy sauce in here as well, and if you don't know, we're not huge seafood lovers. Now, I'm sure all the Koreans are like, what on earth are you doing in Korea if you don't like seafood? You guys have lots of other great food. We like some seafood, but not all, and this is one of those tastes where I find it's a little bit too fishy, so probably not going to be my favorite of the day, but we'll probably finish the whole thing. Let's take a brief break from eating because we're going to need it to tell you about this week's sponsor, NordVPN.
You guys have probably heard us talk about VPNs a lot in the past. We always have one both on our laptops and on our phones. Not only does NordVPN keep your data protected and secure, it's also one of the fastest VPNs out there, and they provide a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it out risk-free. Using a VPN actually has some really great benefits. We use our VPN literally all the time for streaming content that isn't available in our current country.
When we're traveling from country to country, sometimes our favorite TV shows or movies don't work in the new location, so we just turn on NordVPN and voila, it works.
Right now, NordVPN has some fantastic deals, including some great packages. They have 3 to choose from. The first is just a standard package with NordVPN.
The second is their Plus package and includes NordVPN plus NordPass, a password manager that generates strong passwords and securely stores them for you. And the third, the Complete package, VPN plus NordPass plus NordLocker, a secure cloud storage service that keeps your files encrypted and accessible from anywhere.
To top it off, they're also including a free bonus.
Don't forget, you can try out NordVPN completely risk-free for 30 days. We'll put the link down in the description below.
A huge thank you to NordVPN for sponsoring this video and supporting creators like us.
Now, back to the video.
We're off to a really great start. Definitely the mung bean was my favorite. We'll see if it's gonna be the top thing of the day, but there's lots more to try. If you guys are excited to see us try more things, maybe like this video and help us out.
We have found the most popular stall in this whole place. There is a ton of people here, and the reason why is because this stall has been on Netflix, but more specifically Street Food Asia, and I believe it's known for its dumplings. We were gonna try this place out. Of course, there's just a long wait, so we won't be today, but you might want to check it out if you are coming to this market. But don't worry, there are dumplings everywhere in this place.
We found another booth here that has a very famous Korean dish. This is Korean fried chicken. We actually had this in our last video, which you guys might recall if you watched it. So it's a common thing here to get fried chicken and beer. We skipped the beer, although it is an option at this kiosk as well. This chicken is actually a little bit different than what we tried in the last video. This, I believe, is boneless, and it's covered in like a sweet sauce, sweet garlic sauce, I think it is. You can definitely smell that garlic. So I'd say a sweet garlic sauce is like the perfect way to describe this. It's really sticky, almost like it's made with honey or something similar. The garlic itself is kind of crunchy. I think they like fried it in some oil first to get that crunchy consistency to it. So it's nice because the chicken itself has the crunchiness from the batter and then also the crunchiness of the garlic. It's super garlicky. If you're on a first date, maybe not the best option.
So Anna just said in the last video we tried this, but it was totally different than this little guy. It actually had bones in it. There was like a plain with kind of like a crispy coating, and there was a kind of like a spicy one smothered in this kind of red sauce. So if you want to watch that, go back to the last video for sure, because it was just as good as this. So we just hopped over to another stall here, and yeah, there's like dumplings at this place. There's also some soups. So we're trying to figure out what to get. Like chopped noodle soup sounds kind of good. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of other things that we're not sure of what the names are yet. One of my favorite things about being at these stalls is just seeing all the action happening around here. So we can smell the delicious food, and we have two dishes right in front of us. It's gonna be hard to see this one. It is a massive amount of soup.
Yes, so funny enough, when you sit down at these places, they actually want you to order one dish per person. So we tried to split this one, but they said no, we have to order more. So we ended up getting basically a bowl of soup. It's got knife cut noodles in there and some dumplings, and then we just ordered some dumplings on their own as our second dish. So we're gonna have lots of dumplings.
But it's a lot of food and we're only two people. Like, how are we gonna do this today? All right, here we go. I got some noodles here, so I'm just gonna try that. These are fresh hand-cut noodles. We saw them cutting them over there, so let's just go for it. Those noodles are just exceptional, you guys. Oh man, we don't get to have fresh noodles like that very often. Now I have to try this broth as well. Oh, the mixture is so fresh. It's nice and light. It's a little chilly outside today, so this is exactly what we are after. It's like salt and peppery. There's also seaweed on the top, and there's some onions in there too. It's like a gourmet, like chicken noodle soup. It is so good.
All right, let's try these dumplings just on their own. So they are in the soup. There's two types. One is kimchi and the other is pork. I think I might try the pork. Look at that baby.
Wow.
I'm very curious if the outside of the wrapper of the dumpling is the same as the noodles, or if it's a totally different thing.
How is it?
So good. So simple. There's really just like pork and scallion in there. I feel like I have it in my teeth. But it's so good. There's also some dipping sauce there that I feel like would go really well. All right, I got some of that extra sauce there. I'm gonna try this. I'm using a spoon this time just because the chopsticks are a little bit difficult, especially metal chopsticks.
Yeah, metal chopsticks are always tricky. Look, I got a whole bunch of noodles here. I'm just gonna go for it while you're doing that. Is that one? That's probably better with the sauce, I imagine.
So good.
Oh, it's delicious. Here's the thing, question for you guys. I think it's okay to like slurp noodles and make noise over here when you're doing it. I don't know if that's part of the fun, but I don't know of another way to eat it. But from what we can tell, a lot of people are just sitting around, mouth right over the bowl, shoveling it in their mouth, and just like, slurping away. So in between all that eating, you can take a break. Right now we're in, well, it's the same location, but really we're just in this kind of little shopping strip. There's clothes, there's
Yeah,
souvenirs.
there's like textiles, like a whole lot of different fabrics and things.
I know,
you
like
can
look at
come.
this for example, like you can come here and just get your fabrics. So there's so much you can do at this market.
You can also get some beautiful Korean costumes, like the traditional costumes. I think they're called hanbok. They're so gorgeous.
Yeah, you do see people walking around the city in them. I think like tourists probably.
Yeah, I think you can actually rent them and like go around. So cool.
One thing we haven't had yet is any desserts, of course, or not much to drink.
I know there are quite a few Korean alcoholic drinks that we have yet to try. One is like soju.
Soju seems to be very, very popular. Maybe we'll find one around here
And I
somewhere.
think there's also I forget the name of it, some sort of rice wine. It's very, very popular here. I just don't know if this is the place to try it. We might need to go to a bar or like someplace like that to do it. But if we see it, we'll do it. But maybe dessert. We'll see.
There is just so much food here, you guys. Look at this. So lots of different seafood. I think that might be squid. If we go this way, yeah, different veggies. Lots of fermented veggies. Man, the food. There's so much food here.
I know you just mentioned the squid. I know some people are probably going to call us out for not getting one dish. I forget what it's called that you can get here at this market. I think it's really, really famous. It's like live squid or something like that. No thanks. Like, can't do it. Sorry.
All right, we found another stall here. Look at these.
1,500.
Whoa.
So this is a Korean honey pancake. I think it's called honey Hotteok. I'm sure I'm saying that incorrectly. But we started off with a savory pancake, and now we've moved on to a sweet pancake.
They like their pancakes here in
Smells so
Korea,
good.
huh?
Smells so good. Nothing better than like fried, hot, sweet bread, right? Ooh, hot. First taste, really, really good. It's just that, how do you describe that, like deep fried bread, almost like a donut flavor to it? Not very sweet, but I'm trying to figure out if in the middle, if there's actual honey, or if it's just slightly honey flavored. We'll figure this out as we get farther into it.
All right, well, she sold me. I'm gonna take a big old bite. It looks like there is kind of pockets in here, so I'm thinking that's where all the good stuff is. Oh man. Oh, so sweet. Oh, it's so good. Oh, this might be my favorite thing today. In a very strange way, this reminds me of a beaver tail in Canada. So we have a dessert that's kind of like this. This is definitely a different take on it, but there are similarities. All the cinnamon, all the sugar, the dough is nice and hot, and then those little, like, you can see trickles of honey on that. This is so good. I didn't expect to eat so many different styles of pancakes here today in Seoul, but I'm glad we are devouring them. We were so into that last dessert, we decided to find some more. Take a look at what's going on at this stall. You can see these little guys, which are like the shape of walnuts. I think you pronounce it like Hodo Kwaja or something like that. So it's a walnut cake, and inside these we have two different kinds. I don't know which one this is. There's custard and there's cream cheese, so let's just try it out. Ooh, there's like a little donut, but for all you Canadians, like a Timbit. This little guy is delicious. I'm pretty sure it is the custard one, but it's just so fresh. I mean, you can see them back there making it, and yeah, golden crispy on the outside. You can see if I squish it, it's nice and soft. It just screams like eat me, doesn't it?
It's funny because I made a list of things that I wanted to try, like by doing research in advance, and this was on the list. But I kind of walked by them without really realizing what they were. They looked like little balls, and I had read they looked like little walnuts, so I didn't really know what to expect. And Trevor was the one that actually picked them up. We were just saying, we should get another dessert, and I said, I have something on the list that looks like walnuts. He's like, oh, I did see them. So let's try them. According to Trevor, they are delicious.
The fun of them is trying to figure out what's on the inside. Ooh, look at that. Ooh.
That's the cream cheese.
We did get 3 and 3, so.
It's so good. That cream cheese flavor is so good. Trevor wasn't entirely sure that his was custard, but I think you'd know that this is cream cheese. It's very cream cheesy, very dense, stick to the top of your mouth. I love that the cake is quite flaky, so it's similar to a donut, but maybe a little softer than that. But this is the perfect way to end this video. Wow, so good.
So to be completely honest with you guys, one of the reasons we came to Korea was to eat. We had high expectations.
We did.
For the street food specifically, and I think it's safe to say
it definitely did not disappoint. Hopefully
Not at
that
all.
came across today, because I think I enjoyed pretty much everything that we tried. Did you have
awesome.
a favorite?
Oh, God, all the food was so good, you guys, but those little desserts at the end.
Yeah.
And
Pancakes, the beginning pancake, the savory pancake, and the sweet pancakes, both so good.
The thing is, like, you guys that watch us, that watch every week, know that we're not huge dessert people, right?
We're not. We don't often actually get desserts. We don't always love them when we do get them, but like it's just not a common thing.
But honestly, all the food was so good. We want to thank all of you guys for watching. Thanks for everyone, to everyone that is new around here. We love that you're commenting and giving us tips on what to do around Seoul here. We're having so much fun. I think you can tell we do have more coming up as well.
And if you haven't gone and watched our very first video, be sure to do that, and then we'll have one more video coming up from here in Seoul.
So, just in case you're new, it's Trevor and Anna, Delightful Travelers. Hit the subscribe button, click like, because that really, really helps us out. Leave us a comment. Let us know if you guys would like to try Korean food if you have not. But for now, you might need to go take a bit of a nap or something like that.
I think so, yeah. All right, guys, that's it.
From Seoul, wishing you delightful travels.
See you soon.